I never shared this story before, but there was a time when I had completely shut down my intuition. I have a little sister. Her name is Lara. I was an undergrad and I was in my dorm room, and she and I were on the phone because she was about to have an operation the following day, and she told me how scared she was. And I told her, "You're going to be okay." Because I knew in the depths of my being, my intuition was telling me in the depths of my soul, I could feel it in my bones, that she was going to be okay. The following day, I got news that she had passed away on the operating table. And just like that, I shut down my intuition. I shut down my intuition because I thought, how could I get this so wrong? How could my intuition be so off? And so I just cut it out because I didn't believe it at all. What then happened next was that because I had shut down my intuitive abilities, my gifts, my internal power, I was then hospitalized in various psych wards and pumped full of psych meds and cocktails. That went on for a couple of years until one day I decided to listen to a guided meditation. So I was meditating for the very first time in my life. And once I started meditating, my consciousness started to open back up. I started to reconnect with my gifts and abilities again. And I started doing it in a way that felt safe for me. And my meditations started at first to be guided meditations, and then they became powerful downloads. Once my consciousness started to open back up and my heart chakra started to open back up and all of my gifts and abilities started to awaken again, it's like I could hear those negative entities that have been enjoying watching me writhe in my own pain and turmoil, and I could literally hear them, "Fuck, we just lost her." I then went on to realize that my intuition was actually right all along. So when I told my little sister that she was going to be okay, she is okay. In fact, she's more than okay. And she is a celestial guiding light in my life. And she is more than okay. And that's when I realized my intuition was right. And then I went on to use my intuitive gifts and abilities and create a business out of them and help other people transform and heal and get into their next level, beginning with my acupuncture, my Reiki, my medicine work, and now my power activation and mentorship and coaching. Remembering this came through today when I was in meditation, and I felt really called to share it with you right now. And this is a story that's been wanting to be told for many years now, but I'm only sharing it now because of this. I am noticing that so many people are doubting their own abilities right now. They're doubting their intuitive powers and gifts. They are doubting themselves. And I noticed this starting in 2020, and it's been ramping up now with everything that's going on in the world. People starting to doubt themselves, starting to doubt what they're seeing, starting to doubt what they're feeling, starting to doubt their intuitive gifts and abilities. You might not have had the experience that I've had. Maybe yours looked different. Maybe it looked very similar. Maybe it was very subtle. Maybe it was very in your face. But there has been a moment recently where you judged yourself, you doubted yourself, and you doubted your gifts and abilities as being real. And that is exactly what I want to call out, because until you take ownership of your gifts and abilities, you are not working full steam. You are not working with all of your power. There's so much illusion going on right now. It's like illusion layered upon illusion, layered upon illusion. And then you've got distraction over distraction over distraction. And all of that is deliberate to take you off center, to take you off your own course, your own mission to create transformation and power in the world, because the world is needing what you specifically have right now. So if you're in a season where you're not trusting your gifts and abilities for whatever reason, now is the time to double down on your courage to believe in your intuitive gifts and yourself again.